Have you ever felt like you're pretending to be someone else? Just to fit in, like you're hiding the real you behind a mask? Today, we're diving into the idea of the persona, the mask we all wear to navigate society. But here's the catch. These masks can disconnect us from who we really are. Stick around to learn how to uncover the truth behind your mask and find balance between the person you show to the world and the one you truly are. Carl Jung, the renowned psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, described the persona as the mask of the collective psyche, a necessary interface between the individual and society. It represents the roles we play and the behaviors we adopt to meet societal expectations and norms. In his book, The Archetypes in the Collective Unconscious, Jung noted, "The persona is that which in reality one is not, but which oneself, as well as others, think one is." This shows the conflict between who we really are and how we present ourselves to others. The creation of the persona begins in childhood. As we grow, we quickly learn the art of adapting to our environment, because apparently, being our unfiltered, demanding selves wasn't always the best way to survive. We develop certain traits and suppress others to gain approval and avoid conflict. Over time, this mask can become so ingrained that we start to believe it's who we truly are. But here's the catch. This identification can lead to a significant disconnect between our outer behavior and our inner reality. Relying entirely on the persona can leave us feeling superficial and inauthentic. Sure, we might navigate social situations like pros, but deep down, there's often a nagging sense of emptiness, kind of like nailing a social interaction only to realize you forgot to be yourself. This dissonance arises because the persona does not reflect our entire being. It's a carefully curated version, often leaving out our deeper desires, emotions, and potentials. As Jung put it, the persona is a semblance, a two-dimensional reality, to give it a nickname. This semblance, while functional, lacks the depth and richness of our full identity. Jung identified two sources of the persona. First, social expectations and demands. These include societal requirements for behavior, adherence to social norms, and belief in certain principles such as religious teachings. For example, society subtly suggests you shouldn't wear pajamas to a party or share overly personal details in a casual conversation. Second, individual social ambitions. We don't just conform to society's expectations by accident, we often choose to fit in because we want to belong or succeed. To be influenced by society, a person must want to belong. The ego has to be on board, willing to play the game and adopt societal roles and expectations. It's like someone carefully shaping their personality to align with a group's dynamics to secure their place within it. Therefore, an agreement between the individual and society is essential for persona formation. The more prestigious the role, the stronger the identification with it. High-status roles, rich in prestige and visibility, often lead individuals to merge with these roles, sometimes so much that they start expecting even their close friends to show marked respect. In Hermann Hesse's novel Steppenwolf, the protagonist Harry Haller struggles with his identity, torn between his true self and the persona he presents to society. His ego becomes entwined with the role of a solitary intellectual, leading him to struggle with deep internal conflict. Haller's experience of tearing off a metaphorical mask, revealing the harsh reality beneath, symbolizes his complete identification with this role. The ego and persona have a complicated relationship because they want different things. In Jungian psychology, the ego is the center of our conscious mind, helping us identify who we are and making us aware of ourselves and our surroundings. It seeks to be separate, unique, and independent, aiming to create its own identity. This ego's drive to be unique is often influenced by hidden parts of ourselves, the shadow. This contrasts with another part of the ego, which creates the persona and wants to connect and fit in with the outside world. This inner conflict, wanting to be independent and also wanting to belong, underlies much of the ego's anxiety. Balancing freedom, uniqueness, and social acceptance is a source of ongoing tension. Ideally, by early adulthood, both ego and persona have developed sufficiently to satisfy the ego's need for independence in relationships, while enabling the persona to facilitate real-world interaction. The key lies in finding the balance between the persona and our true self. The first step in bridging the gap between the persona and our true self starts with self-awareness. Notice the subtle shifts in your behavior and communication style as you navigate different social settings. Ask yourself, why am I presenting this version of myself? Is it to connect with others, or is it a mask built out of fear of judgment? Once we develop self-awareness, we can work to align our persona with our core values and beliefs. This doesn't mean giving up social graces. It means making sure the persona we present reflects our true selves. For instance, think of a musician at a masquerade ball choosing a mask decorated with musical notes, a subtle hint to their passion, while still embracing the festive spirit of the event. Recognizing that our personas are fluid rather than fixed can be liberating. As we grow and change, so can the personas we project. Embracing this flexibility allows us to adapt our outward behavior to better match our evolving identities. This process of self-reflection and adjustment helps ensure that our external selves genuinely represent our inner values and beliefs. Finally, it's important to maintain a strong connection with our authentic selves. Practices such as journaling and meditation provide valuable opportunities for introspection and self-discovery. These activities help us reconnect with our core values and desires, ensuring that the persona we present to the world reflects our true identity. Carl Jung challenges us to look beyond the superficial social masks and explore the deeper layers of the psyche. As we undertake this journey of self-discovery, we are guided by Jung's profound wisdom. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes.